Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel, welcome to another video. I just got back from a run, and while I was running I got to thinking about Olympics and how the Olympics are starting on Friday, and it made me remember how when I was a kid I wanted very badly to be an Olympian. I wanted to be just like Bonnie Blair and what's her name? Kerrigan. Jennifer? Not Jennifer. Nancy Kerrigan? Nancy Kerrigan and the other ones, all the Olympians. And recently, it seems like the Olympics have really fallen off. Like they're mired in controversy with COVID and all. And so this video is going to talk about how and why the Olympics are flawed. They're a flawed institution. And so you should stick around to hear my thoughts and ideas about that. So, everybody knows the Olympics happen in the summer and the winter. 2 Olympics. But there aren't only 2 seasons in a year. No, there's spring and then there's also fall. And there should be a spring Olympics and a fall Olympics too. And lots of sports are not in the Olympics for this very reason. Football, American football is not in the Olympics, and that's not right. There's like, what is it called? Bowling is not in the Olympics. It should be. Bowling is something you do in the spring. You could do it. You can do it any time of year, but you could do it in the spring or the fall if you want. It could be a fall or spring sport. Rugby is not in the Olympics. Why is not rugby? We don't play it here in the United States, but rugby should be in the Olympics. It doesn't make any sense. So yes, spring and fall Olympics definitely needs to be. Also, why limit it only to countries? It's like, the United States has more basketball players than just what's on the basketball team. We need to have some sort of tournament, an Olympics, if you will, for all of the cities in the United States. So like imagine if Atlanta had a basketball team, Boston had a basketball team, Chicago had a basketball team, and they all faced off in a tournament to decide who was the best team. You could get involved a lot more players, and it would be just so exciting. I mean, just limiting a basketball tournament to the cream of the crop of the United States is it's just depriving the fans of sports that they want all year round. Why don't we watch basketball except on the Olympics? It doesn't make sense. So, and some other things about the Olympics that I don't like. The opening ceremony should be a lot long. Everyone likes the opening ceremony. Do an opening ceremony every night. Here's the ceremony to open Wednesday. Here's the opening ceremony for Thursday. Get Coldplay to play. Why not? Coldplay is pretty good. That's another thing you could do. The Olympic rings don't look good anymore. That logo has been used. It's old. It's old-fashioned. It's out of date. Just make 1-0 for Olympics. You don't need 5. It doesn't make sense. Just 1-0, and that would be a good logo as far as I'm concerned. What else? The torch seems dangerous. Why do you need fire involved? Just cut some tape. Those little poppers that you can pull at 4th of July? Pop! Get everyone in the stadium one of those poppers and have them pull it at the same time. That would be pretty cool. Those are just some ideas that I came up. Oh, the music that they play at the beginning of the show is so old-fashioned. No one wants to hear classical music. Dun, 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 dun. Get that out of there. That is trash. That music sounds like crap. I'm just going off the top of my head here, but Olympics, OLYPMI, Olympics, basketball, baseball, boxing, and track, Olympics, OLYPMI, Olympics. That's a song you could put on I just came up with that in like 2 seconds. So those are some ideas about how to fix the flawed Olympics. I hope they go off better than they seem like they're going to. I don't have a lot of confidence. Tokyo 2021. But I am going to be tuning in. Olympic. That's pretty good, actually. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.